beautiful people, and welcome back to Amebo Unfiltered, the only place where you get all the juicy topic. And we're going to have a very amazing topic today. Drum roll, please. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about when a guy invites you over, doesn't necessarily mean he wants to, have something to do with his sex, or he just wants to chill. But if you think he's inviting you over because of sex, why do we girls still go? And I'm not going to be doing justice to this topic alone. I have Benita, I have Buchi, and I have Ade with me. We're going to be doing justice to this topic. So Ade, what do you think about this topic?
Most definitely, if girls come over, it's sex now. Because I once had this friend of mine, a girl, I invited her over. Initially, she's just my friend. I didn't want to introduce her. Don't do with her, but this girl came over. And she was like, why am I here? I was like, to talk to me. Let's say for us, am I your sister? No, let's get down to this shit. It was like everything. I was like, no. So most girls know that's what we want and they just come for it. So that's
It be our gender widening out here. Which what do you think about it?
It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. I think you should expressly tell the girl what she's coming to do before she comes, because it can constitute rape. What if that girl reports? On the chat, if you invited her on the chat, it's stating there that you invited her to just visit you. That means you had carnal knowledge of her without her consent, and that is rape. No two ways about it. Once it's without her consent, it's rape.
So but you just said now that it's not, you don't think it's sex, and then you're just saying she comes over and then you're having carnal knowledge. How did we go from 10 to 100?
Did I say that during the show or before the show?
He just said something like that.
No.
She ain't my ear, the baby.
Yeah.
Benita, what do you think about it?
I think that if a guy is inviting you over to his place on the first date, then absolutely he needs sex. Because if he wants to have something serious with you, he would actually invite you over to an eatery, a restaurant. There's a lot of places you guys could meet out. Why must it be in his house? Why is he inviting you over to his house? So you as a lady, if he's inviting you to his house on the first date, that means you already know he wants sex and you really want to give him sex. That's what I think.
For me, I would say, okay, let me not just go straight to the point. With the way the world is right now, Nigeria, where we are, if a guy should say, what's up, I want us to chill in my house, it's a different thing. Even with my OGs, you still have to be you still have to be on guard. Do you understand? When you go to their house, do you understand?
Mama.
With the way everything is now, I don't think any guy that is not related to you by blood will want to have you over to his place and not feel like touching you. I don't know what, I feel like everybody, all the guys now, what is on their to-do list is fornicate.
No.
All the guys?
Yes!
Wonderful.
But because of the way, I don't know, because of the way I grew up, like, in fact, the way everybody in Nigeria grew up, because...
Everybody?
Yes! Do not get me wrong.
Okay.
When you're growing up as a young girl, you're in secondary school, your classmates make advances to you. When you're fine and you're all curvy, your teachers make advances to you. You come out of school, you get into the university. If you like, no book pass. Some of these lecturers want to make advances at you. Do you understand? You go to look for a job. These people want to make advances at you. So everybody now is like, all the girls in Nigeria are like sexually alert. Do you understand? We're trying to. Okay.
See, I have this friend of mine. I'll not call his name. But this guy, if he invites you over, as a girl, no matter what you do, he's not going to touch you.
Okay, wow.
Like,
Is it castrated? Like?
No.
Like,
if you see himself, when you look at him, you think he's this one bad.
I still think that if a guy doesn't want to have something to do with you, then why inviting you over to his place?
He could be an introvert.
And perhaps if
anything could happen. You could touch you. He might not get turned on when you see some certain kind of girls, but he might actually get attracted to you.
By men looking at you.
Yeah, maybe you might just
I don't like the idea that on the first day, whether you're an introvert or anything, we've not met. Okay, maybe you just got my number from your friend, and then the next thing you're telling me is, oh please, I want to be free with you. I want you to hang out with me in my house. What is that?
If you and the person is already friends for like some months already.
Even without
You can go to his house just to chill a bit. That one is understandable.
You've not heard about people that have known you for like 2 years, 3 years. You go to their house and you hear, oh, this guy raped me, and then when you say it, you be like, you waiting, you go fight for the house, because so that's what society
If
will
that
ask
could
you.
even happen with someone that you've known for 3 years, 2 years, talk about someone you don't even know, because meeting someone for the first time, you don't even know that person.
And you know, some guys are tricky. Yeah, you guys. I'm not trying to like.
Means
insult
what?
you guys or anything,
Okay.
but some guys are tricky. You know what? Some guys here, they do this. They treat you well. They get you nice things.
Yeah.
Try to like
Make you
make you
feel
very
comfortable.
comfortable and all, and then you'll be like, okay, let's chill, and they'll be like, okay, we could chill outside, but if you don't mind, they are really smart with their mouth, and then they tell you we could chill in my house, and then when you get to the house, you're seeing a different person.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So I feel like it's not advisable if you're not down to get laid with the person. If you don't want to knock,
Yeah, don't go
just
to the
don't go
house.
to the person's house.
Yeah.
Okay, what if
Except you're okay. I want to date this person. I know so and so. It's coming. Like this is
Okay,
coming.
let me ask you one question.
Even without him sleeping with you, just wanting to keep, won't you give me a
Okay,
hug
wait,
now?
let me just
And then you
ask
want
you,
to
let me just ask
hand
you.
is going to
Wait. Let me just ask you guys one question. If you visit a guy, if by any chance or any means you visit a guy for the first time, that's the first time you're visiting him, and you're visiting him at his own convenience, like his house, and he sleeps with you like he has carnal knowledge of you, will you feel alright with that? Will you feel comfortable with that?
Is it with the girl's consent or without
I
her
don't have
consent?
like.
Obviously, you guys, all these things you've been saying here, you're not mentioning anything consent. You're saying you should have it in your mind already.
If you go to the house,
If you go to the house and he does that,
they go to your head.
and he does that,
That is rape.
that is rape.
Yes, that's the more reason. And that's what I'm saying. I'm giving an alternative. Avoid going to his house. Avoid going to their house. But if you want to go to their house, okay, he invites you over and you say, okay, I want to come to your house. Like he's like, come to your house, and then with the way Nigerian guys are and what is stopping their chat on their to-do list is fornicate, and then you go to their house.
Please.
They get to rape you. My sister, I think
like
you saw that.
Please.
Although I'm not supporting rape of any kind,
Please,
but it's a
please.
great thing. I like you. We've been talking for some months, and you say, okay, Nisha, let's chill in my house. My 2 and 2 don't already know. Say, okay, this and this will go down. Do you understand?
See,
I'm ready. I am prepared for it. I have. Then and I come to your house and something like that happen. It will only be bad for me to after it happen. I'm like, what just happens now?
What
And
are
I
you?
start crying. I'm playing a victim because me, I already know something like this will happen. Do you understand? When you were touching me, I didn't stop. I didn't say no, stop it or something like this. I let it flow. When you're not done, I'll not be like, what happened? Then I'm playing the victim. That's not real. That's me. That's me saying, okay, I want it to happen. Do you understand?
Some girls will be like, oh, they're going to the guy's house, they're just friends, they're not going to have sex. When you go to the guy's house, you stay 2 days, you sleep there. What do you expect?
That must be fine.
Wait.
Go home,
Excuse me. Let me say something. In some statements you've been making here, you've been generalizing the guys. You've been generalizing them. Not every guy is like that. First of all, I don't know the guys you've met. I don't know, maybe all of them are like that. But I think you need to meet some other guys that are not like that. That is one. And secondly, do you know whether or not you stopped? Okay, let me come from a legal aspect of this now. What they come to ask you, did she say yes? Not did she say no? Did she keep quiet? In anything concerning rape, the court will always ask you, did she say yes expressly, not by conduct? You understand? Not implying.
I would have to say yes. When you're
Thank you.
That's stopping me. I'm pulling your shirt too, and I'm touching you back. I will still have to open my mouth to say yes. What if I was shy?
Wait now. Do you know if such thing happens, and there was no video coverage of what you guys did, and you report to court that you visited this guy and he raped you, and they be like, okay, what made you visit him? You bring a chart where he invited you. The chart stipulates that, or states, come and visit me, or can we chill at my place? That's what the chart says. He raped you. No two ways about that.
Okay, so Now, let's take the final step. Let's take our final say on this. What do you think? Do you think it's nice for a guy to invite you to his place, to invite a lady to her place? Sorry,
To his place.
To his place. Sorry,
Okay.
pardon my English.
Sure.
Do you think it's nice? And then, do you also think that if we think that it's not right, do you think it's actually cool for the girls to say, okay, this guy is inviting me, I won't tell you, oh, I'm not cool with it, I will go for it? Do you think they should tell the person, I'm cool with it, or they should say, no, I'm not cool with it? What do you guys think?
In my own opinion, I would say some guys actually have everything in their house. Like, there's not that they don't have a reason to go out. But let me understand.
That one is not enough reason for
No,
it.
we are trying to just like the point right
Just
now.
like you could just invite you,
It's
just
not
have a
enough.
good time.
It's
For most
more
girls
than
now,
enough.
they're
That is
entitled.
not enough for you to meet
Okay,
someone
just
on
finish it.
this
Let's just leave
We'll
it.
have the time for you. Stop.
So most guys now just want to chill with you. But most girls, you invite them, they won't like. Their mentality is just based on that. But not all guys are like that.
So you're buying the idea that if a guy should invite, it's very nice for a guy to just invite a girl that he's not dating yet. So
Yes.
what do you think?
Okay. First of all, if a guy, okay, I think it's nice. It's okay for a guy to invite a girl over to a place where the girl is comfortable with. You understand? If the girl is if I invite you to my place now, and you're not comfortable with it, I'll be like, okay, where do you want? You get? You tell me, can't we stay at maybe any fast food or any place? I'll be like, okay. When I insist you coming to my place, on you coming to my place, then I have an alternative. So I think it's okay for a guy to invite a girl over anywhere the girl is comfortable with. And if it's a girl that is inviting, it's anywhere the guy is comfortable with, because this is a second party.
Okay, Benita, what do you think?
Well, I think it's not okay, because if that relationship or anything you want to have with that person is not defined, why bringing the person to your house?
Okay.
You guys can actually meet out until whatever you guys have is defined. So that if anything happens in the process, we know that, okay, you guys were already in a defined relationship or whatsoever you guys are doing. But you just met someone, is it like any stranger you meet or anybody you just meet that you consider a friend, just bring the person home?
Excuse me, please. Are you insinuating that the only person a guy should invite to his place is somebody he must have known for a long time?
Yeah, someone that he has really known, talked to, and feel like, okay, I can trust this person enough to bring to my home.
Okay, so let me come in there. I feel like what Benita is trying to say is someone that he's comfortable and she is comfortable with you. Do you understand? Doesn't necessarily mean you're dating the person. If she's okay coming to your house, if she feels coming to your house is okay, then that's good. My take on this is, please, if she's not okay with it, you don't need to go all out insulting her or dragging her about this thing. Do you understand? It does not only have to do with the guys, the ladies too. If you have your own space and you invite this guy and he's not comfortable coming to your house, please don't push it, because guys too get raped. It's not only the girls.
No.
And do not push it.
Guys get raped by fellow men. From the definition of rape,
True,
you
guys,
can't
yes.
rape a guy.
But
Guys get scared of
this
assaulted.
thing, because when most girls go visit guys and maybe the guys start making all these sexual advances and the girl is like, no, she doesn't want, the guys will be like, so why did you come? What did you come here for? Like, they're making you to know that is really the reason why they invite
And
them.
that is threat. That constitutes rape.
Pucci, Benita, wait. This is a very, very vast topic, and I mean, we're not going to only do justice to this topic. That is why we have you, our beautiful, beautiful audience. So I urge you to drop your comments on our YouTube channel. Tag us on Instagram. Please do not forget to follow us. Do not forget to follow us, where we'll get more juicy topics. And please don't forget to do justice to this topic. Do not say when you drop your comment you will not be heard. You would surely be heard. Do not forget to follow us on Amebo on Filter. Do not forget to follow us on TikTok on Amebo on Filter. Do not forget to follow us on Instagram. And till next time, sending love and light.